Hello everybody, and welcome to a special video that I am a couple of days late on. Again, every time I make one of these videos, I always feel like I just did the other one. And last time we did something a little bit different. We did a question and answer thing, but this time I'm not going to do a Q&A. I'm just going to say thank you. We did cross yesterday or the day before. Like I said, I'm a couple days late. 80,000 subscribers, and on the very same day we crossed over 12 million views on my channel. I say this every time, and I say the following every time as well. That's incredible, and I don't want the words thank you to lose meaning. I just feel like I'm saying them so often. You guys have changed my life. I don't know if I've ever really talked about that, and that's going to be what I'm going to talk about quite a bit. I mean, a lot of the time when we talk about, crossing milestones that we've blown away, I mean, think about it. Pardon me, my nose is itchy. It's wintertime. I'm getting a little bit of a cold. Think about what we've done just over the summer and into the fall. I mean, we've gained approximately 30,000 subscribers over the course of about 3 or 4 months. We raised almost $1,000 for charity. I've a new series, new equipment that makes my, my recording setup look a bit more professional. We now do 60 FPS videos. Just a lot of things have changed over the course of many months. And one of the things I get every single solitary day from you guys are thank yous. Every day, my inbox, whether it be on YouTube or my actual email, has notes or letters or whatever from you, all of you who tell me, whether it be something as small as thanks for the videos, I appreciate all the hard work you put in, or thank you for, brightening my day because, X, Y, and Z was going incredibly wrong, or just thank you for making what is usually a miserable day for me so much better. People have told me I've changed their lives, which blows me away because I sit here and I just want to entertain. I want to show off video games. I want to share my passion and my hobby with people who have the same passion for the same hobby that I do. And I've said it before long ago. One of the reasons I do this is because back in high school, there weren't a lot of people who had the burning passion that I did. I mean, people would tell me I was obsessed with video games, and it confused me a lot because I was obsessed with video games about as much as people were obsessed with watching TV. I guarantee you people were watching TV the same, if not more, than I was wanting to play video games. I would have rather played video games than watch TV any day of the week. It was just a different hobby. People will throw on the TV and just sit there and turn off their brain and just watch TV and be like, I don't have a problem. It's TV, man. But if you start playing a video game, at least back when I was in high school, it was different. Now you got a problem. You're addicted. You're obsessed. You got to break away. You got to get into the real world. And now, the reason I started YouTube is I wanted to find people and share my hobby with those people, the same people who felt the same way about video games. And I was able to do that, and people telling me that I'm changing their lives because I want to share my hobby always blows me away. And I do want to talk a little bit about how you have changed my life, because you have. You know why I started this. You know that my life is better because of this. But the reasons my life have changed, what has changed, is important. I want you to understand where I was and where I am and why I absolutely love what I do and love you because of it. So, again, before I started this, long story short, things were rough. We were in a very bad spot financially, family. It was just, problematic in a lot of ways. And it's the reason I started it. And this is my escape, as I've said a billion times. But now, I'm in a place, I'm in a wonderful apartment in a wonderful neighborhood, with wonderful people, wonderful friends. And, now I don't have the worries that I used to have. I can pay my bills, because of you. The restaurant industry always was a gamble. Every day was am I going to make enough money to pay my bills and buy dinner for the night? There were weeks where dinner was a jar of peanut butter or you know, like a sandwich with peanut butter and jelly, like that was it. Or ramen was a good go-to, but that's it. That's all I could ever afford. Now I don't worry about that. I can feed myself and Carrie, and we can, you know, pay our bills and live relatively stress-free. You know, and more importantly, you know, I get to do things that I never dreamed I was going to be able to do. Seattle, PAX Prime, for one, was insane. That was the furthest I've ever gone away from home, and it was so cool to meet you guys, the ones that were there, and hang out with people that I consider my friends now, like Ryan and Nick and Josh and all those good people. And now, yesterday, which is the biggest thing, I got invited to go to ParadoxCon in Stockholm, Sweden, in February. I get to travel across the world to go check out video games. Do you understand how insane that is to me? Like, I get to go do things because you guys let me. That's what I think a lot of other YouTubers don't understand, or maybe not a lot, but a few, is that the reason they get to do what they get to do is because of you, essentially. And I'm talking about each and every one of you, you know, not you as a whole, but everyone who watches one of the videos and who, you know, gets entertained. You let us entertain you. That's the thing. We wouldn't be able to go to these conventions and meet you guys, or go check out games that are coming out, or bring you these videos if you weren't watching. But because you're watching, and more of you watch every single day, I get to fly across to Sweden to go check out games and then come back and tell you what I thought about them, so that when the game comes out and I play them, I can be like, this game's great, or this game's bad, don't buy it, or whatever. And you guys get to watch and laugh and enjoy and laugh at how bad I am at games. You let me live my dream as my job. It's as simple as that. So when I tell you thank you, when I'm telling you thank you every time I do one of these videos, that's why I desperately don't want the words thank you to lose their meaning, because it's incredible what I am able to do and how much support you guys have for me. And I wouldn't be here without you. And if I could bring every one of you to Sweden with me, you'd be damn skippy. I'd fill up planes of planes upon planes with 80,000 people and have you all come with me. I'm so grateful for where I am. I can't wait to see what the future brings. And there's some cool stuff coming down the pipeline. So thank you so much for letting me do what I do. We are going to hit 100,000 sooner rather than later, and that, my friends, is going to be insane. So from the bottom of my heart, as always, thank you so much for all of your support and everything you do for me. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.